Guys, welcome. Again, we're going to talk about a very important topic today. It's a subtopic under virtual currency, as we've been talking through the last few months. Um, as interesting as it sounds, virtual currency, it's going up and up, and it's been very attractive over the last few months. If you have watched our videos, or if you're just going through this information over the last few months, and if you are a cryptocurrency investor, but as much as it sounds great, it's also a little concerning at times because it's so volatile. And we predicted ADA, Cardano to hit $2 mark, and Bitcoin, yes, as predicted, it went up as high as 58, 59, but it never crossed 60. The way it was going, we thought that it's going to hit 60 in no time. But at the same time, we shared that it is historically, it is what it is. And it will go up, it will go down, it will go up again, and it will go up. And it doesn't look like it's going to come back as low as 20 or whatever it used to be about 3 years ago. But at the same time, yet we hear a rumor or on the street is April is a good month for cryptocurrency investing. So all that we're going to talk about on this video. My expert, my friend, is on the other side and so geared up to share all that information with us today.
Right, that's right, guys. Like if you go back and look at the Bitcoin history, just take a look at last 11 years, right? You'll see that April is always like a good for Bitcoin. So when something good for Bitcoin, kind of all the other altcoins kind of follow it. So it just that's how like we are predicting that April will be good. But nobody have that crystal ball, right? So we like what happens is like there are a lot of other things affecting, like a roadblock, I would say, right? Like, for example, Ethereum supposed to go to 2.0 in July, but that got postponed, right? So because of these are all like a projects, technical projects. People are working. There's a team of people, like hundreds of people in each one of the coins, programming, coding, trying to improve the projects, trying to make it better, faster, quicker, in terms of how quickly the processing happens, right? That is all the projects, and then the programmers get into some roadblocks, right? And then they're kind of predicting, oh, July we are going to have the next release, but it's not happening now. And because of the Ethereum was down, like if you remember, right? And then the Bitcoin was almost, it's supposed to go up, but what happened 2 days ago? Facebook hacking happened. Facebook hacking happened a few years ago, right? I think 2 years ago, Facebook got hacked, 500 million username passwords. Everything is released 2 days ago. Everything was, somebody released it to the internet, right? Dumped all the, everybody's username password 2 days ago. And something like that, think about, there are a lot of phone numbers. A lot of people have the people who are trying to hack into the people's having crypto, like us, right? So probably a lot of other people, they have a lot of crypto. There are millions of people buying crypto, right? So their phone numbers are there, and they can, like, they're trying to, like, something like this. There is a technical flaw, right? This is like a technical flaw, and the Bitcoin is like a huge deal for that, right? So if somebody, like a lot of people hacking, they might get into those, and they might steal the Bitcoin. Like, that is the reason, like, everybody thinking, like, nobody knows why Bitcoin, like, it almost reached 60,000. It's supposed to go up. There's a news, something news comes back at it, right? Bad news comes back at it.
And so it's so funny that usually, we always talk about the price fluctuations in the normal market. Let's say consumer good, for an example, like demand and supply. This is a basic economic theory, but here it's not just that. It's about real technology related projects that want really costing. So sometimes the main reason being the real programming or real technological related technological related projects actually causing these things. And also some bad news happens, and certain people say certain things, and boom, it affects the market. So it's not just one regular or the very standard demand and supply. There are so many things that just like in regular technology world, I mean, you of course know it better than me because I'm not in technology. Like you have a deadline, you're working towards the deadline, and you're planning on releasing this project on this date, and then it releases to the market, and the people, the investors, and they predict, okay, it's gonna go high, but things happen, life happens, and just like in real life, just like in real technological, technical companies, their project, it doesn't. Sometimes they are not able uh, to do the output on the deadlines. Same thing happens with Bitcoin people, Bitcoin or the other virtual currency, the people who are working on those projects on those companies, right? So
Yeah.
it's a real thing, just like in regular day-to-day life. So yeah.
But the very good news is 6 months ago, Bitcoin was $10,000, right? 6 months ago, just 6 months ago. Now it's sitting at, it's not like going down too low.
It's not there. That's
it's
right.
like once it crosses the resistance level at 60,000, so what happens is it is just going to go to 70,000 next. The next target is 70,000.
Right.
And the next target is like 80,000, just like that. It's just climbing up the ladder. That, like, from 10,000 to 60,000, it took like, I think 4 months, I guess, right? 3 to 4 months. So it's just going to be another 3 to 4 months to cross the 100,000. It's going to cross 100,000 eventually. And a lot of, like, a lot of people actually getting into, like, Fidelity Investment, PayPal adding it, a lot of other companies. Visa is accepting the USDC, the stable coin. Like, it's a big deal, right? That's supposed to go up, but other news are like, a lot of people taking profit too. Like a lot of miners, they're taking profit because it's like they've been mining from when it was like $5,000, right? Now it's $60,000. They need money actually. So they sell those coins. And it's not like one miner, right? So it's a whole big thousands of Bitcoin being sold. That sometimes it takes the price down. But a lot of other altcoins, if you look at the other altcoins, they went up like 20x in last month, 20 to 30x. There are tons of coins out there. They went up like when the Bitcoin is doing a little bit bad, some altcoins, not all the altcoins, some altcoins actually goes up. Because what happens is not a lot of people going to put it on the Bitcoin money.
Right.
They have money. Like let's say you have 10,000, I have $10,000. I was planning to invest in Bitcoin, and then I see that it's going down, or you don't know whether, and then I would put it on some other altcoins, right? So I would put it on other coins. That's exactly happening. And like, now the money is going to Ethereum. Like, see, the Ethereum was up. Ethereum is going to be up about 2,000.
It has been like kind of been stuck in 1700s for so long, and finally it crossed 2,000, right?
Yeah, that's because of like, some of a lot of projects like NFTs, NFT, non-fungible tokens. Like those are the virtual world, like, virtual world, like virtual real estate. People are selling now, like virtual cards, virtual thing. They're all based on ERC20 token, like the Ethereum token. So it's based on the Ethereum framework. So when the other things are going up, that's using the Ethereum framework, Ethereum is actually going up. It will go up.
And what is the prediction for Ethereum? Because it has been stuck in 1700s and going down to 1400,
so
1200.
The July release, they're supposed to release.
Okay.
If the founder, he comes back and he says there is going to be a time, like, it will be August, and then we resolve all of it, right? If it just comes back and tell the news, it's going to go up.
And what is the ultimate? So let's say if it stays on course and able to finalize or release the project or whatever, what would be
$4,000 to $5,000? Yeah, double
by August.
Yeah.
What's the prediction for April? That I'm very interested in knowing.
For this April, $3,000. It's heading to the next level, right? Next level is like $3,000. For the Bitcoin, it will be for the April, it'll be like $80,000.
So Venkat, here's a $1 million question. Now you made a very interesting point. April, we are already into the month of April.
Yeah.
You're saying that based on the project that the owner, Ethereum founder, his projection is something is going to happen in August, and if they still if they're able to stay on course, it would hit 4 to 5 thousand, right? Number
Yeah,
two,
like
Bitcoin is
no,
at
it
58.
would go like $3,000 at least this month. Like, you know, if the news
That's
is still like, you know, going up, like it's not negative news. Like something negative news, it just goes down a little bit. It may go down below 2,000, but as soon as the news hits, right? So this is a very solid th- thousands of network running under that, right? So think about, like, it cannot go away.
yeah, and the most exciting news at this point would be Bitcoin to reach, you said, eighty thousand
eighty thousand
dollars
dollar, yeah. If because
by the end of.
there are all the good news came up on the Bitcoin. There's so many good news about, you know, PayPal, Fidelity, you know, so many other things adding into, you know, as a payment.
Right.
Tesla is, you can buy Tesla now, and you just have to, you know, one more thing, like maybe a few more thing comes back again this month, and it's just going to go. It's definitely like,
Okay.
you know, heading to the right direction.
Right direction. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, interesting revelations, Venkat. Thank you so much, and we really hope that it either that news is going to be true or more than true, which means I would like it to hit more than 80 grand. If it's at least going to hit 80 grand, that would be a good. That's definitely good, you know, because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
increasing is always good. I mean, if you have already invested, heavily invested on that. Thank you so much for all those information, Venkat.
All right. Thank you, guys.